Okay, so I will say I'll say something that's like looking at everything as it is. Let's say victim bullies, right? Have you ever had it where you get delayed on the airlines and you're delayed by going to work? You need to be at a certain time and then you cannot get there when you arrive. You say, hey, can someone come pick me up? And maybe it's a relative or friend who you always pick up and help and bring where they gotta go. And they go, nah, man, I'm just tired. I ain't going anywhere. And you're not that far away from them, but they don't pick you up. Have you ever had those same people maybe borrow your notes for work or for school? You ever had the same people who may need a ride to go somewhere? You ever had people who come sleep on your couch, come talk to you in the home, you go hang out together at the zoo or to go hang out in the stores, you buy stuff together, you go on walks together, you do outreach and stuff together, you sit there together. Everything's happy when everything's fine. When I would say, you not even have to be living in close proximity, but when everything is going great. But when you may have a disagreement in terms of what that person, he or she may have said, then it's like they don't want to hear what you got to say, so they cut off the communication. So I was trying to do an example before with the faucet. When everything's going great, they like to, when the faucet is on, right, they're coming at you. Yeah, like money, friendship, all that stuff, not want to waste the water. But when the faucet dries up, where are they? I think it's time for people to start saying, hey, let's do a little separation here. Let's do a little separation. Why don't people just say, those who want to do the right thing and do God's thing, let's just do the right thing and just say, let's like those alike. Some people says, why don't you get one of your own? Remember that video about when you want your own? That was talking about a racial thing of like, why don't you get black with black, white with white? But you always ask yourself the question. That's another thing too. Why white people mostly white people and black people marry only black people and Asian marry only Asians and stuff like that? I'm like, mix it up, have fun. God made us all. They all work together. Trust me, everything works. Okay, have fun. You got a beautiful combination after. That's just a side thing. But I see them trying to put it in the commercials more. But when you're trying to force it down your throat, it's one thing. But I'm like, people just attracted to who they're attracted to. If you're a man attracted to a beautiful woman, a woman attracted to a beautiful guy, not necessarily physically, but if they're attracted to each other, go get married and have wonderful children if you can. If not, adopt. A lot of beautiful kids out there. But don't try to negate people because they don't look like you, talk like you. They come from the same background as you because of that. But that's a different thing. But going back to the other thing also, the people who try to act like they act in the place of God, asking give, hug, more and more. When the faucet dries up, when that dries up, where are they? When they're not able to hang and chill with you as much as you wanted. Suppose you get injured or hurt, you're in a hospital somewhere. Broke a leg. Maybe you got in a bad accident. You're not able to cognitively respond. Maybe you have a little bit of brain damage and other stuff. Are they there with you? If you got sick right now and the people you're just hanging out with, drinking with, and chilling with all the time decide to, y'all went driving somewhere, you guys decided to go somewhere, and somebody got hurt, fell off a bridge, or fell off something and got hurt, injured, would they come visit you? Now, the first day or two, they may come see you in the hospital and stuff, and maybe see you here and there. We see it in the hospitals. They come see you every now and then, but then it gets less and less and less. What about those people who park in nursing homes? Everything's great for once until they're done with you. And if you have an inheritance, they're your best friend. If you have a will, they're your best friend. But as soon as they can't figure out you ain't got no money, you got no loot, where are they to find? Yeah, like that, they just shut off. So, is there maybe something more to this? What do you think? Is there something more to this? Everybody wants to tell you that they're a friend. I'm here for you. Maybe sing those songs. Baby, I'm here for you. I'll walk 500 miles for you. I'll help you and everything. I'll do everything for you, Lord. I'm working for you. I'm there for you. No matter what, I'll be there for you. Everybody's saying they have relationships. Remember I said relationships a while? Girl, I'll go to the world for you. I'll die for you. Don't do that. If unless you're going to be self-defense and defending her or something, But many people, they always make these promises. And then they say, Lord, haven't I done such and such for you? I'm a pastor. I'm a preacher. And yet they're acting like the devil himself, I do this, I do that, See me? I'm this, I'm that. Why not just be yourself and stop being a this and that? Just be what God asks you to be, a child and a homeless servant. And do the Great Commission. Go save people, go save lives. But when they want to talk and niggy to your ears, niggy like mosquitoes. Too many mosquitoes, man. I was and relatives too. They like the yeah. Put some reggae songs in that. No, ying, 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 ying. I mean, seriously. Some people just have nothing better to do them time. They just sit talk and yak and ying, 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 ears and stuff. I always tell them, seeing they don't see, hearing they don't hear, but they always listening. Always got an itch in the ear for something new. New trend, new fad, new thing. Yeah, these same people, I call them parasites and usurpers, who seem to actually know you, or they want to tell you how you should be about your life and want to tell you how to govern yourself. But when to do, they ain't there. When the faucet dries up, so do they. So I'm saying, what God said, let the wheat and the tears grow together. But then when they when they see trouble come, where they at? Like the light shut off. So this is just a little thing to say that I think we're living in that time right now. You can't rely upon them, anybody like that. You can't rely upon God only, because who else is in the mirror looking at you? Yeah, like this guy. Who else is there looking at you? Sometimes you gotta talk to yourself and make it plain. Who else is there with you? I'm saying, do you understand what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm saying the people you think you can rely upon, you look at them closely, you think that they're there, but sometimes they're not. They can be there with you and they seem close to you, but sometimes they're not. They can hug you and kiss you and other things with you, but sometimes they're not. Which one is the truth? I'm just saying. Is anybody in the world who stand with you no matter what? It's a nice song. We're playing this on the radio. It says, it's like a nice song. I heard it in the Mask of Zorah. I want to spend my lifetime loving you. I want to spend my lifetime loving you. Do, 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 do. Oh, am I getting copyright for that? Oh, serious? Man, I think I get 2 minutes of it, 2 seconds. Okay, don't copyright. I'm saying my own voice. I'm making the lyrics and the tune. I mean, seriously, hope not, right? But if it does, okay, I'll take one for the team. I'm just saying. I said, would anybody really want to spend their lifetime loving you? Loving me? You? You love me? Better. I love you. I love you. God love you. Somebody love me, right? God does love us. But think about it, right? We sing all these songs. I like the one about I walk 500 miles. I will walk 500 miles. How about the song? So what I'm saying, we all say these things about how we want to do this and this and that. And then when it comes down to the test, baby's here, child here, money kids are here. Oops, somebody gets pregnant, somebody else. Where are they? People all make promises, but then they can't keep it. And then some of them do keep it. I will say that some of them do the right thing. But then going back to the same thing like abortion too. It's like, if you can't love a child in its infancy when it's most delicate and needs to be protected, what can you stand for in life? So all those saying they love life and they promote abortion, on the wrong side of the issue, you know? All those that say they love people, but they can't treat people good when their faucet dried up, wrong side of the issue. All those that say they love God, but they don't love God's people, wrong side of the issue. Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep. Peter, if you love me, feed my lambs. Peter, if you love me, feed them. So everyone talking about God, God, God. Heaven, heaven, heaven. Listen, everybody talking about heaven ain't going there. So I'm saying, I hope it's not the case. But you know, remember with Noah and them back in the days, he didn't end it too well. They all helped. Many of them helped build the ship. In the end, who many of them are saved? Thank God at least Noah got his family on board. But the time is coming whereby you might be, maybe even your family, maybe your husband, wife, son, or daughter may not even want to go with you on the ship. You may have to go on your own. We're living in such a time already. Didn't God say this is going to happen? So right, you see right now is like a shifting and shaking. And you see people playing victim bullies. Those same people that are sitting there saying, hey man, hey man, you should do this and this and this. And when you don't want to listen to the advice, you're stupid, you're this, you're that, you're crazy, you lost your mind, you're mentally unhinged, you're this, you're that. They want to insult you and put you down. You're stupid, you're a bad investor, you don't know you crazy. Every name possible under the book. Didn't God say shouldn't have blessings and curses coming out of the same mouth? So why are they speaking that way? Why don't they just hold their peace? Yeah, like hold the peace and stop talking. They all want to tell you how much they love this, they love God so much, but they can't love their fellow brothers and sisters. But yet they want to go to the ones who want to rip them off and go and give, hug, give, hug. They want to go to those people. They want to rip them off. But to treat you right and treat you lovely and kindly. They love to judge people. They love to sit in the place of God trying to judge people like if they know everything. That's how I speak about these videos. That's how I talk about these videos. Okay? Misjudge 1 and judge 2. Miss wrong 1 and wrong 2. They don't want to act like they know you so much. They want to talk about your friends, talk about who you hang with, who you should go with. If it ain't too they like it, they want to speak up about it. It's like, oh, why are you going with this one? Why are you hanging with this one? Why are they helping? Why are they collaborating with this one? If they ain't helping the process, why are they talking? Hold their peace. Tell them hold their peace. Like hush. Okay? Like Job's friend. He's going to all the stuff there. Job job. Job job is a Job job, right? You trying to do your work, make things happen. And all they can do is sit and come complain and criticize. They're not helping anybody. Financial support, physical support, anything support. All they do is criticize and tell how much you mess things up, and then tell you when you speak up, you're a bad Christian, you're a bad daddy and mommy. We need to kind of cut them off, not to harm them, but saying cut them off from your life. If they're talking this kind of stuff and they ain't doing God's will, and they're acting like they don't care about God or anybody else, why we better listen to them? These mosquitoes, in your ears. Cut them off. Okay, meaning that same exact saying. Love them if you say they're sorry and repent, but don't spend your time entertaining them. Don't cast your pearls before swines. I'll turn around and trample them and then rend. Well, say it again. Do not see. Bible's right. Don't cast your pearls before swine, or your valuable things, your good things about your life, your delicate stuff, your stuff that means something to you. Don't give it to people who turn around to them, trample upon them, and then turn around and rend you and attack you too. What about the pig just wallowing in the mire? Didn't God say many pigs, you can wash up a pig as much as you want to, but when you see the dirt in the dirt there, what do they go for? They go for the dirt. They go for the dirt. When they should be finding things, say, let me go find and beautify them pig. You ever see a pig jump in the pool and say, I'm going to wash and take a nice bath and get clean? What do you do after? Go wallows and rolls in the dirt. So, what about the dogs? Some dogs walk on and they vomit. You ever seen a dog licking up this vomit? Man, God's words are raw. That was straight. He knew what he was talking about. Because the pig too is wallowing in the mire, and the dog to return into his own vomit. So do many people like to disrespect God and continue their life. No matter how much you clean them up and fix them up, they go right back to the same vomit and the same dirt. Trying to cast the dirt. When they trying to shake themselves, fling the dirt like a dog when the dog gets wet and dirty. Right? Fling it up, and then what do you do with it? Want to cast it at other people. Want to mudsling, right? Like you see in politics. He's mudslinging. He's mudslinging. Trying to defame people's character and slander them. They want to talk so much, but to do God's will, they don't know what to do. They're all powerless, weak, and feckless. They don't want to get involved. Man, I'm preaching God, God, Lord, Lord. But when to do the work, can't find them. MIA. Time will show. Sifting is going on. Time will show. So you know who your true friends are. Those who stand with you no matter what. Those who still to defend you. And that friend, there's no friend closer than God right now. Okay? So you don't know who your true people are? The ones who love God no matter what, the ones who defend the children and the fatherless and the widows. I know what God says, mean sense. The one who said defend those who can't defend, the one who feed those who can't feed themselves. The one who share and help and hug, altruism and empathize. Not the ones that graft and grift and mosquito in your ear. Cut them off. That's the case goes. Let God's will be done. Oh, this is not in love? Have you heard how God speaks in Isaiah, Jeremiah, Revelation? Let him who is righteous be righteous, who filthy still. God will do a straight act. God said, you thought I was like me. God said, you thought I was like you. As the heavens is above the earth, so is God was above our ways. Let God be God alone. Mankind, know your place. We got to know our place. If God be God, let us follow him. But if not, but there's only one, so I'm following him. Okay, we ain't following no Dagon or no Baal or whatnot. Or no, what's one? Balder. God be praised. God first. So I say, choose thee this day whom you may follow. Time is coming and is now. You need to make a decision. Nobody sitting on the sideline, looking out the window. Looks fine, but clouds on the horizon up there. Something's coming. So God bless you guys. Just saying.